Alright, I got the panels in pretty much how I want them set up. I'm going to be laying some fiberglass mat over the top of this right now to combine these into one piece. So I'll show you what that looks like. Got my first layer down. I screwed in all the panels just how they're supposed to be. I taped them to line them up exactly how I wanted them. Laid down a bag. All that stuff doesn't drip onto my carpet. I laid a couple just little cut squares of mat down. I dipped the squares in the resin so I didn't have to worry about spreading it. So I dipped them in and then stuck them on. Now I'm just gonna let them harden. Okay, I already popped this one. As you can see, it's hardened now. It's actually pretty good. I just put 2 little squares on. I use quite a bit of hardener because it's cold out here, so it hardened a little bit faster. I'm gonna pull this out now, show you what it looks like. It's pretty good. I don't have to really be too gentle with it. I can kind of just throw it around and do what I need to do with it, which is good. Whenever you're doing fiberglassing inside of a vehicle, or you have something like this where you need to follow a specific shape, lay the fiberglass inside the vehicle and let it harden inside the vehicle. Fiberglass likes to warp when it hardens because it's like a reaction, and it heats up and it warps. So whenever you need to do something like I just did, where it needs to follow a specific shape, when you're actually going to be putting it back in the vehicle, let it fiberglass it and let it harden inside the vehicle, so you don't take the 2 pieces out and it'll warp, and then it's not going to be the right shape and it's not going to line up when you put it back in. And I'm going to start working on the MDF rings, so I'll show you what those look like when they're done. Got them cut. Now I'm going to cut the outside part for the ring. I just put those in there and trace around the outside so you know what the outside diameter is.
No, I've been working a lot.
I brought the panels inside because it's a little bit warmer. I got my ring cut. The ring is glued down to the panel. I cut a hole for the magnet to go through. I already got one wrapped. This is what the wrapped one looks like. I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. It's stretched pretty well. The only real bumps I got are right there, but that's actually from the shape of the plastic. Alright, I just got done laying my second layer of resin. This is what it's looking like. I laid it on pretty thick. I just kind of dripped it on in a lot of spots. Brushed it around with a brush a little bit. Okay, here's what I did. I wrapped it in duct tape. I made little slits where each of the bends are, and then wrapped it around the back side. And I left a little on the top for the body filler to actually, so it acts as like a wall. It's not going to get on the top, and I can still screw in the screws from the bottom and hold it in place. I'm going to try that. Here's this ugly mess of body filler. See how this worked here. Filled in the grooves, built it up all around there, so hopefully I'll just be able to pop that speaker out and sand it down. Alright, I pulled the speaker out. You can see I got the ridges all the way around. Now all I have to do is pretty much sand it down because it's a lot taller because of that duct tape, how high that tape was. It's a lot taller than it needs to be, but I'm going to sand it down to where it needs to be. So that's how it's looking. I decided to go with the tinfoil this time. That's probably going to work better than the duct tape, but I didn't have the tinfoil. Angry G brought the tinfoil, so thanks Angry G. This actually spread very well. I mixed a really big batch on this piece. I used a bigger board. I mixed a really big batch. So I was able to cover this whole thing in a matter of probably 2 or 3 minutes. As you can see, I'm in a t-shirt right now, of course an FI t-shirt. T-shirt weather is good for spreading this kind of stuff. It's already starting. I walked in the house and grabbed the camera, That's all I did, and this is already dry to the touch. Good rule of thumb, it even says this on the actual container that the body filler comes in. When you mix your body filler, mix a batch big enough that you can use in like 2 to 3 minutes. You don't want to mix a batch too big, otherwise you're going to end up wasting stuff or trying to spread stuff that's too chunky. Mix small batches. Lay a little bit, lay it very well, mix another batch. Who cares? Alright, here's what my car's looking like after a day of sanding. I got up about 10 hours ago and started doing this pillar. It's looking okay. Nice and flush. So, this is what the pillars are going to look like. Got one done. The other one's still hanging on the wall. Just to get an idea as to what one looks like. Alright guys, here's what these pillars are looking like. Still a little rough. Just wanted to give you an idea what they're looking like now. I'm going to wrap all that. This part's all going to be painted. Pull the seat down quick. That's what it looks like. Alright guys, I'm done with the pillars for now. You guys are just going to have to keep watching to see what the finished product looks like. I thought I'd get this video up so you guys have an idea of what I've been working on. So stick around and see what they look like finished.